You cannot imagine something without experiencing it. I married him because he's rich. Marriage is totally different. Like, couples that pray together sticks together. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Becca, and how are you doing? Guys, if you're new, Becca is our YouTuber based in Ibadan, Nigeria, and this is what we do over here. Guys, I want to say a very big thank you to all those who have been subscribing even when I'm far away. Thank you so much for the love. I love you so much. Guys, how are you doing? How have you been? I'm using this as my moisturizer. Let me just do my skin prep, and I just put moisturizer on my face, and I'm going to let it sit for like some minute before going into primer. I really want to like share something so far as a new wife. I think so many things you are not going to know so many things until you enter that marriage. So guys, for my primer, I'm going to be using this primer. I hope you can see this. I've been reading this book recently, and this book is actually our morning what's the name, our morning devotional from my church, guys. So this is the book I'm talking about. I've been reading this book for like 3 months now. This is March actually, and this is like a morning devotional for the whole year from my church, and it's the ID Family 365 days devotional. Guys, this book has actually changed my life. I won't lie, seriously, it has changed my life. So guys, I'm going to go in next with foundation now, because I think everything is said. So I'm not doing much because I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to be creating content with this makeup, so I don't think I have to like apply so much. Guys, as I was saying, marriage is not something you know anything about. Even though you read before entering this marriage, it's not the same thing when you enter. It's different. What you are reading is just, let's say, it's just like 10% of what is going to happen. You know, you cannot imagine something without experiencing it. You can't talk about child experience, like giving birth experiences, unless you have been in that stage. You can't even experience what marriage is unless you're already in that what's so-called marriage, guys. Marriage is totally different. Like when we are dating, it's not the same thing. No, you are dating, you are still buying yourself chewing gum, you are still buying yourself flowers. You can even enter and it's going to stop buying you flowers. Exactly. You are going to find out so many things after marriage, seriously. I'll be using this concealer from Fenty Beauty for my inner eyes, and this concealer to my outer corner eyes. This one is from Elegant, this one is from Fenty Beauty. Guys, no matter what, you know, I believe that when you pray before getting married, so many things will change. I'm someone that I love to pray, and I believe that when you pray, everything will be settled. So guys, when you pray before getting married, there is this huge difference than when you just like assume that okay, it's normal. I just believe that if you put so much trust in God, like everything is going to work well. But guys, just know that when you are entering with this mind that okay, I married him because he's rich. When you are saying okay, you married a guy because okay, he owns a car. I've had this conversation with a friend of mine. You can't believe, a friend of mine was telling me that okay, you cannot marry a guy if he doesn't have a ride or something. Like, is that the attribute we should be looking at? Comfort is very good. That's the fact. Yes. But guys, before you are looking at comfort, riches, money, even appearances, there are so many things you have to consider before jumping into that so-called marriage. It's not just, it's more than appearance. There will be times that the beauty will fade off, then what will remain? So guys, I'll be going next with this for my contour, and everything will be from this palette. We expect too much from you, and that's like one of the most annoying things about this world. When as much your husband understands you, I think you are good to go. Another thing I want to raise is all these, okay, you haven't given birth, and like people's opinion about your life. economy situation is not really affecting us too much, because if it's really affecting us, I don't think we have to like be jumping into people's affairs. There are some couples that might decide that, okay, I don't want to get pregnant for this so years, and they'll be looking at you like, why will we be making that kind of decision? Sorry, please, are you the one that wants to help me to feel the child? Will you take care of the child for me? Do you know why and the reason why we made such agreement that we don't want to have a kid until so years? No. But you just come and jump into the matter like boom. Guys, I'm done. I just want to like just quickly set my face and everything. From here, I will just set my under eye. I'll still be going in with this same. I'll be using this just to lay down my. So guys, actually I had to like do my brows behind the camera. Like, I want to make it natural as possible. It's not like I'm using, I just want to do like a natural makeup look. So guys, as I was saying, marriage is so different from dating. You cannot compare dating life with marriage and everything. That is just like a two different thing. Marriage is like something that has no ending. Nothing is perfect. If you have that in mind, I think one of the things we should have in mind is that nothing is perfect, so that while in marriage, you know that, okay, this man is not a perfect man, you yourself, you are not even perfect yourself. So just try and balance things out and be like, okay, since we are both not perfect, then let's try and make it work. So, and also I think one of the things you still have to have in marriage is that ability to forgive and forget. Not, you offended me and I'm holding that for so long, how are we going to move on in that aspect? So you just have to learn how to like forgive and forget. And most importantly, what I know is that learn to pray together in marriage. Like, you have to keep praying together. They say couples that pray together works together. Like, is that it? If you pray together, they stick together, rather. Yeah, I think that's the term. Couples that pray together sticks together. I believe that, okay, when you pray, like, everything will be revealed to you in prayer. And there's one thing I know: when you believe that this thing is going to work, just have it in mind that, guy, I'm not leaving you, babe, I'm not leaving you. Then you, like, when you have that in mind, that okay, just imagine that your husband is like your child, or your wife is like your child. What will you do? Even when you're angry, are you going to like chase him out? Are you going to chase your child out, or tell her that, oh babe, my baby, oh, I'm not interested in you, I want you to like, I want to move? No matter what, there's this thing they call motherly love, parent love towards child. So just have that kind of love towards your husband or your wife. Just imagine that is your husband, is your baby rather. Then I think that is going to work also as well. I'm done with my eyeshadow, and this is the outcome of the look. I just have to like, I'm just going in with my contour. I just want it a bit darker than what I have there. Is, as I was saying, just pray. When you are prayerful, you find somebody that understands you, somebody that can comprehend you. Because I think marriage is just something like that. But if you are entering marriage with the art of yes, like of the art of dating, like, okay, as you are dating and you're expecting it to be the same, it's not the same. And many things will happen that you just have to let go, that you can never let go in dating. That's one of the things you should know. I don't think we have to focus on some things that are not reasonable, especially in marriage. There are some things that are not reasonable that we just don't have to like focus on them. So lips, I'm going to line my lips with this. I'm doing like a nude lip, like use lip, but my lip is so dry. I'll be using this lip balm too. It's so dry. And so I'm going to use my blush from this palette. Like, from this palette, I'll use this blush for my lips. I just want to like highlight it a bit, not like, okay. Do I like it? And I'll be going in with this. Just the two. I hope it's not too much. So guys, I think whatsoever you are doing, one of the most important things is just for you to communicate with God and have a good relationship with God, and every other thing will be settled. And in case of family members that are just doing this, doing that, just when you pray, you settle everything as well with them. Seriously, just keep praying about your relationship, about your family, and everything will be sorted out. Right now I'm going to spray with this. Yeah, so guys, this is all for the makeup. I'll just allow this to set in and just rest on my face for like some seconds. This is going to help me cool down the makeup. Yeah, I love the final look, guys. The most important thing is that let your marriage work. You yourself, you are the one that can make this your marriage work. Nobody can let your marriage work unless you are determined to let this work. Guys, I'm not a marriage expert, I'm not a pro in this. I'm just 2 years in this journey, and guys, I'll be sharing more of this video as times goes on. Guys, maybe in my next video I'll still share something like this, guys. But guys, this is going to be the end of this makeup look, and I'm done. And I think that's going to be the end of my gist. Guys, do you love this? This is the finished outcome of the look. I think I love it. I'm okay with it. So guys, this is going to be the end of today's video, guys. If you haven't subscribed and you have watched until this level, guys, why haven't you subscribed on my YouTube channel? Why? Come closer. Come. Why? Don't mind my hand. Why haven't you subscribed, guys? Please subscribe for this little girl. Like, I really need your subscriptions to grow this community. I'll have this encouragement to keep uploading videos, guys. But guys, don't forget to like this video, comment and share. You know that I love you guys. I love you so much, guys. Bye, and I will see you in my next video.